y'all. All right, let's get into the show. Shout out to all the Caramelians and all the mods in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into it. Happy Tuesday to everyone. This is our quick pop in. All right, we got some topics that we got to get through, so let's get it. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey Rose, hey D Nice, hey Grandma 504 and everyone coming in. Let's get into it. I see Cheryl Williams. Hi. Okay. Let's move that over. All right, we just have a few topics. Got a few topics. All right, so let's get into it. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk on this one. All right. All right, so well, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. I'm sorry. Ryan Clark reacts to Steffon Diggs' victory with the Patriots. You guys, he says if Steffon Diggs is Cardi B, then the Buffalo Bills were Nicki Minaj. Ooh, that was a little shade, right? Ciao. Ooh, let me move that down. Okay, yeah. Sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and play that so y'all can hear it. A little subtle shade there.
See who you got.
I'm starting with Steffon Diggs because you know why? If you got a wide receiver that's hungry for pettiness, you got to feed him. Steffon Diggs went back to Buffalo. He wanted to show him that he wasn't to be played with, that he can still get down with the get down. And if Steffon Diggs is Cardi B, then the Buffalo Bills were Nicki Minaj. And where was going at the entire state.
No.
Steffon Diggs, 10 catches, 146 yards, and it was Shaq. Yards after the catch. I ain't talking about what Marcus Spears be drinking when he watching Tues.
Yes.
Four nominees. RC, who you got?
I'm starting with Steffon Diggs because you know why? If you got a wide receiver that's hungry for pettiness, you got to feed him. Steffon Diggs went back to Buffalo. He won. One more song.
What they trying to see this dick? What song y'all want? And I said my people home. Dick. This post game dick. I put up in that motherfucker. Come. Me and Bobo run that motherfucker.
Yay, so y'all see that now. So Ryan Clark was comparing Steffon Diggs and Cardi B as well as Nicki Minaj. With y'all know they've been having beef here lately, child. So they try to get in on the fun of it all. I thought it was funny, but let's move along. A little sports commentary. All right, so shout out to the girls of fighting. We just got through watching Steffon Diggs show out on the field, but now you're gonna have to show out in the courtroom because it's looking like his ass is getting sued. Let's get into it. Cardi, come get your man, girl. Or y'all sister wives come and get him because it's quite a few of y'all that got babies by him and on the way. So Cardi B's boyfriend, okay, and everybody else's boyfriend, Steffon Diggs, is being sued by ex-Mulan Hernandez over alleged assault and NDA push, y'all. Let me find out you out here beating girls up and making them sign off. NFL star Steffon Diggs, who is currently dating Cardi B, is facing serious allegations from his ex basketball wife star, Orlando star Mulan Hernandez. Okay, he got a type, don't he? Don't he have a type? It seems like all the women that he messed with have some type of look, almost like Cardi. Like, look at Cardi up here, and then look at her. Like, does he not have a type, y'all? Weird. Now, according to legal docs obtained by US Weekly, Milan filed a counterclaim against Diggs in April, accusing him of physically assaulting her and then trying to cover it up. Now, she alleges that on June the 7th of 2024, that Diggs punched her in the back of the head and later tried to pressure her into signing an NDA to keep the incident quiet, including flying out his assistant to Houston to seal the deal. It says that Mulan says that she was diagnosed with a concussion the same day and is now seeking between $250K and $1 million for her physical and emotional suffering. Now, the case is still active in a Texas court. Let me find out he out here putting hands on women. Now, you don't punch this woman in the back of the head and gave her a whole damn concussion. Yeah, she about to get in your pockets. And that's so unfortunate for you because you got a bunch of babies on the way. All right, you do. You a whole man out here. We hear you like to play on the other side too. You got one ball on this side of the fence and the other ball hanging on that side. Okay. Yeah. You straddling real heavy here, son. Okay. Licking boys in the ears and shit like that. And now you over here punching girls in the head. So you need to get your shit together out here. But I hope she get every single dime that she is seeking because you should be putting your damn hands on her. All right. So shout out to the girls fighting on that. Let's move along. I ain't with that DV shit. Now, we just saw this young woman here, okay? I think you guys know by now. We're going to play the video. She does have some type of special needs going on, and y'all know she got arrested before for stealing something out of a store. So it's looking like she is back in court again for some other shit that she's gotten herself involved in. She was on probation, I think, for the last time they got her. Now, a woman with cognitive delays reportedly arrested again, this time for drinking a $1 bottle of sparkling water at a Dollar General, held on a $1,000 bond, and is banned from the store. She might need to have a guardian. That's what I'm thinking. She might need to have a guardian because it sounds like she's getting herself into a lot of petty crimes because she doesn't have the correct supervision for her. I don't think she should be out alone. I don't think she should. You feel me? Because it's given that she's finding herself in effed up situations that can be avoided, like $1. So you got a $1,000 bond for a $1 bottle of sparkling water in a damn Dollar General, and you are banned from there. And you're still on probation from the last time a few weeks ago that your ass got caught stealing and doing something else. So let's get into it, honey. Amara Aaliyah Bryan, the special needs woman who went viral earlier this year after spending nearly 2 months in jail over a petty theft at Target, has reportedly been arrested again, this time for allegedly drinking a $1 bottle of water inside of a Dollar General without paying first. Like, you couldn't find $1 nowhere. I mean, you could have asked somebody for $1. Now, according to reports, she's being held on a $1,000 bond, sparking outrage online as people question why someone with clear cognitive delays continues to be criminalized instead of receiving proper care or reform. I just said that, didn't I? Now, many are calling on local authorities to intervene, saying that we are her caretakers. Why isn't the system protecting her? Yeah, she does not need to be out alone. She probably didn't even know what she did was a crime. I promise you. She probably did not think that what she did was something wrong with it because she don't seem like she's out there. Let's get into it.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Your name, please?
Hi, my name is Amara Aaliyah Bryan.
Miss Bryan, you're here for initial appearance. You've been arrested for petty theft. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. You've got a $1,000 bond. We're going to order that you not return to that Dollar General downtown.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she just seems so unaware of what's going on and what's happening here. Somebody really needs to step in and intervene and get her some type of guardianship so that they can kind of monitor her and make sure she's just not out and about, like going in stores by herself and just being by herself, period. Because somebody can actually take advantage of her because, like I said, she doesn't look like she's capable of taking care of herself because she's like doing some really crazy stuff. So y'all can put in the chat what y'all think. This is the second time, and I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we just reported on her into some other mess that she was doing, stealing again. All right. Maybe she got steelitis, honey. I don't know. She got a little steelitis in her blood. So she's back in jail again. Let's get into this Yunty, as they call her, Tia Kemp, child. Tia Kemp is fighting with this girl named Ekane. Said that you TikTok troll after Ekane tried to age shame her for using TikTok. Said that Tia Kemp dragged her in true Yunty fashion. Child, let's get into this. I thought this was funny as hell. Y'all know Tia Kemp has a very, very bad mouth, and she will read your ass down to the ground and right on back up. So this girl named Ekane decided to come for Tia for whatever reason, and I ain't gonna hold you. The other girl kind of held her own when she came for Tia as well. She got a slick mouth too. I was just like, okay, we'll entertain it. All right, so let's get into
10 years old. Yeah, I'm doing what you should be doing. Yes, way more. You TikTok troll. Girl, if you don't go sit your ugly ass down and take them funny looking children to therapy and get them some help with their picky head and get from around that, I don't know what that man is you with, that's straddling both sides of the fence, because that's what he give me, baby. I want fucking man that sound like and look like and walk like he sucked. Okay? I ain't have babies from a sissy. All right? So we ain't in the same headspace. Stay in your lane, and I'm going to stay in mine, little yuck mouth. All right? That's all I got to say to you. Girl, go have your little funny looking little half. I don't even want to say it, but you know what the I want to motherfucker say. Whatever the turn and keep getting your beat round them because they gonna grow up with resentment towards you. And table for two already done read you down to the ground. I don't think it's much I need to say to your raggedy yuck mouth ass. But to go your ass to an orthodontist and get them yucky ass Medicaid braces out your mouth before you come for a like me. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day, patchy head, bald head, dusty, crusty head, dandruff head.
But all right, tell us how you read
something years
down. Or read down to the ground. All right, so that's what Tia had to say. Let's get into what this Ekane chick had to say. Back to Tia, honey, because they girls is out here acting a fool. The girls acting a fool. I love a little cat fight. I like a little cat fight. Ain't nothing wrong with a little cat fight. Let's get into it. All right, child. All right, so here she is. Ekane and Tia Kemp drag each other for filth. All right, let's get into what Ekane had to say.
Yutty! I just went to the orthodontist a couple days ago. I swear. I just went there. They changed my colors. I've been there. Like I go there every month. I swear. That's why my teeth are straightening up, auntie. But anywho, why are you that mad? You proceed to say you don't know who Ekane is, and then try to run down everything about Ekane.
Jesus.
But you swear, why you be the bitches that swear they don't know me that seem to know every little bitch? Y'all say the same shit every time. Okay, yeah, my story different than you. It seems like I'm living just as good as you were. Let's just be very honest. You laid up under Rick Ross' big nasty ass for a $200K car. You brag about a $200K car. My car was $150K. No baby daddy to leech off of. I don't have a rich baby daddy. I gotta hustle for my shit. Yeah, that's my life. I do gotta hustle. My bad. My bad. I ain't fucked no fat nasty ass orangutan built ass nigga to get a $200K car. Ooh, $200K.
My Lord.
Girl, that's exactly my problem. You saying I should be doing what you doing, but that's the problem, young T. You 50 years old doing shit that Ekane did at 20. It's time for you to grow the fuck up. You clapping your ass, frying chicken in Versace robes and prank calling people at 50 years old. Bitch, I did that at 20. Go look up the videos, ho. Because it seems like you did some research on me. Bitch, you ain't researched enough. You can't fuck with me. Is you cool? Are you cool, young T? Your old ass needs to be burping your grandson. Go cook up a Sunday dinner for once in your motherfucking life, huh? You too old. You want to beef with a young turn bitch like me when I paved the way for you, you old bitch. I paved the, that's me. When I look in your comments, they say this Ekane in 20 years. Is you cool? We kind of look alike, young T. Like you look like you could be my pet or something. You feel me? Like you look like come on, you always in a Ekane, like girl, it's always bitches with them big ass teeth. Like, okay, bye, Steve. Bye, Steve. I don't care. Yes, I'm getting my real teeth fixed. Bye. If I wanted some veneers, Veronica right up the street. She got a special going on. All she wanted some head. I can give me some big ass teeth just like you. Just like you, queen.
What?
I don't need to do shit you doing. Because at your age, hopefully, I can relax and just live in real life and take care of my family. I don't want to have to hop on TikTok live and clap it. Only thing you got that I want is a fat ass butt. That's it. Anything else you can get. You forgot you was talking to Ekane. Google me, bitch. Thank you. I love you, Daddy.
All right, so what y'all think, child? All right, y'all put in there who y'all think ate down. I feel like Tia Kemp ate down, child. She ate down when it came to Ekane. Ekane, I thank you, girl, but no, Tia Kemp ate down right there. Okay, she read you down for filth, baby. She did. All right, you tried. You had a nice little fight there, but Tia read you down, girl. Okay, come on, go practice a little bit and come on back. You did good though. You held your own. All right, she didn't knock you out, but she did tear your head up. All right. Let's move along. Okay. So the girls are fighting. We're going to see if there's a response. If there's a response, we're going to hit you guys back with an update. Okay. I like the little cat fight, though. That was nice. Moving right along. Offset child sits down with Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer has her own podcast now. And Offset shared something about his divorce with Cardi. Okay, so let's get into that. Since Offset confirms him and Cardi still aren't divorced. Now, y'all know what he's asking for. So the Cardi be agreed to a multi-million-dollar divorce settlement with Offset that includes a 70-30 asset split in his favor. That's what the peoples are saying. Now, he was asking that his taxes be paid, and he was also asking for a property. So now it's giving that they're saying it's supposed to be a 70-30 asset split in order for them to finalize their divorce. He's being greedy, if you ask me, because like I said before, Cardi was saying he's not helping with the kids financially. So I'm not sure why he feels he doesn't have to help with the kids, and you asking for a 70-30 split. Like that's That's not fair. But let's get into what he had to say to Kiki.
Cardi, your ex-wife, or I don't even know if divorce is final, but I know she filed for divorce in 2024. Where do y'all stand now?
I mean,
is it finalized, the divorce?
Not yet.
Okay, so it's not
Still
finalized.
going through it.
Do you want it to be finalized?
I'm ready to be over it, for it to be over with, yeah.
Really?
Just so, like, just for both of us, like, I feel like that be a louder story than what we really love to do, which is music and art. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying that. Not like nothing towards her. It's like it blinds the people to what we are to the people, which is our artists. It blinds them because
for a while
it's
I thought
personal.
if it was a part of this, because sometimes performance art can go far. So I didn't know if it was like a lead up to the 2 albums and we was gonna get a gag or what. You don't know what is real life anymore because a lot of times people be doing reality shows into the music marketing. So I wasn't sure.
No, I'm a player. I would never do that. I would never play with my personal life to make a hit or make me have a moment in music. Nah, it's real. It's real life, man. It's real life. It's a hard thing to do.
So I'm sorry to hear that.
And then I don't understand. My thing is with it, like, I just feel like it shouldn't be the story.
Cardi, your ex-wife, or I don't even know if divorce is.
All right, he's saying he wants the divorce to be finalized, but of course I told you guys he's not going to give in with not getting this money that he's asking for from Cardi. I don't think that's fair. I mean, obviously her career has taken off and has surpassed who he is as Amigos, because his money is split 3 ways because he's in a group. Well, 2 ways now, since it's still 3 ways because they are in a contract. But still, with Cardi's money, anytime she go out and tour, does a show, whatever, she gets all of that. Okay, with the exceptions of having to pay out her people that work for her. But at the end of the day, she is bringing home bigger bank than he is. And he sees that. And I feel like he feels a way about it. I think that he's not happy that his wife is surpassing him musically, on the charts, like everywhere, money-wise. So he wants a piece of the pie and he's not letting go of this marriage until she gives him that. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it right here, right now. Offset, I think you a bitch ass nigga right there for that. I do, nigga. You don't pay no fucking child support. And Cardi said you're not helping her with them kids, but you still over there with your hand out being a gimme guy. Nigga, yeah. That's how I feel. And that go for any other nigga out here who's sitting on their ass and think that a woman's supposed to take care of them while she's also taking care of your kids that you wanted to be here. And I just think that I think that you a little sassy little biatch because you want the money so you can spend it on hoes. That's all it is. Pay your own damn taxes. Pay your own damn. See, if you want out here buying all these gold grills and rims and designer clothes and Gucci this and Gucci that, you can pay your damn taxes. But when you're trying to be out here running with the damn Joneses and your money ain't long like the Joneses, then that's why you get yourself in that situation. Okay. Do I feel like Cardi should pay your taxes? Hell fuck no. I don't. But if that's their agreement in order to move on from one another, so be it. Okay. So be it. Let's move along. All right, so Carlos King, child, with his silly ass, is supposed to be interviewing Matthew Knowles with his cheating lying ass. Okay, let's don't get me started with him. With his lying cheating ass, he cheated on Beyonce mama. So he shows up. Let me show y'all his crazy ass. He shows up to Matthew's house doing all this extra shit. Matthew looking at him like, what the hell wrong with him? All right. Let's get it pulled up. So they're playing Deja Vu by Beyonce. I'm gonna play just a snippet so y'all can hear it. I may have to edit it, but so the fuck what. All right, so this is Carlos being extra per usual, going to interview Matthew Knowles, okay? Y'all know the song. He be doing the most. Look at Matthew like. I guess he's trying to imitate what's in the video. I don't know, but he looks crazy. He look like he got to go pee or something. He's like, oh my God, what? He's doing the most.
Thank you. That's crazy, man.
All right, so let me get to the next one. Oh, wait. No. Let's go back. Okay, so this is where they're actually going to be meeting. So it says the Carlos King chats with legendary manager and corporate strategist Dr. Matthew Knowles as he opens up about
What's up, man?
Mr. Knowles.
What's up,
the civil
Carlos?
rights
How's
era.
it going?
This is why I'm out the house, right
I'm
there.
talking about MTV Cribs.
All right, we on MTV Cribs.
No.
That's fine.
Yo. Okay, when my team reached out to you to request the interview for your wife, she said, oh,
She was like, you have to know who that is. So I was like, okay.
I'm here to give you your flowers.
I had a vision for the girls, and I was willing to take a risk to the point that almost lost our house because I was constantly spending money, putting the girls in the studio. You know, I had to finance all of that. See, people think this success of Beyonce just happened. So I want to clear this up. I have a lot of trauma when I think about gas in Alabama and had to go to therapy for years. I had to understand the value of my worth and not let that little kid, Matthew, control sometimes my behavior.
What was it in your mind that said to yourself, maybe this is the risk that I should take?
When I started working with Beyonce, I had 20 years of corporate America experience in sales and marketing. My approach was, I knew Columbia Records marketing budget was, let's say, $1 billion. L'Oreal has a $25 million marketing budget. Why would I accept $1 million when I could go out and bring in these strategic partners? That's what's the secret sauce.
You enter the music industry, were you prepared for a lot of the racism that exists?
If I was a white Matthew Knowles, everyone would know that. What I've accomplished in the music industry would be noted.
Does it bother you?
It does, because it's his story, not history, because it's not microwave success. You can't have this $1 million idea, then you put in minimum wage type of work.
The song Daddy. When you heard that song for the first time,
And I probably made one of the biggest mistakes a father can make when I heard it the first time.
you look at Blue Ivy, what comes to mind?
I went backstage and I was like, well, Beyonce, where's Blue Ivy? Beyonce said, yeah, her friend talked how bad she danced last night on social media. She went and practiced.
What would you like your legacy to be? What happened to Alicia Keys and Beyonce music video?
I get a phone call.
That's gonna be good. So yeah, I might watch it, get a little tease out of that. I don't know. But so he pretty much says Matthew is opening up about growing up in the pre-civil rights era in Alabama, leaving corporate America to manage Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Solange, and many others, to being a breast cancer survivor, and his legacy. Says that head to coach Carlos King's channel. Head to Carlos King. I'm to my coach. Head to Carlos King's channel with this inspiring conversation. So I think I'm gonna watch this interview just to kind of see, because I want to be nosy. I want to see if he gives a little bit more on the whole Tina Knowles situation in their divorce, because I heard a lot of stuff. And also, y'all know about Natavia in the group. Natavia, what's her name? Robinson or something like that in the group. She was talking about how Matthew tried to holler at her, and when she didn't give in to his advances, that's kind of what got her kicked out of the group, and not so much the fact that she couldn't sing and two-step and everything else like the other girls. He was interested in her, and she turned him down, so that caused her to be kicked out of the group. So I wondered if a lot of these questions, because I know sometimes Carlos do ask a lot of good questions in his interviews. I hate to say that, but I'm interested to see the questions that he asked him and what other tea he's going to spill in this interview. So I'll be watching. I might watch it. That might be a good watch. Okay. All right. So last topic, let's get into Donnie Mclurkin, honey, because he is sharing some relationship stuff. I didn't know this, but we're going to get in Donnie Mclurkin's business a little bit in terms of who he dates and what he likes when he dates. All right. Because I was like, oh, okay. Most of us know him as being this huge gospel artist, this pastor. He's a pastor as well. Person who get on stage and can sing down the "We Fall Down, We Get Up" and all the songs that he sings. Okay, "Great Is Your Mercy." I know a lot of his songs because I'm a fan of his music. But he became very transparent in this interview, and he speaks on his struggles with his sexuality. Okay, I think a lot of people have kind of known or kind of thought that he may, have a little something going on, a little fruitiness, a little broke wristness going on, but he's never really spoken out about it. We've never really seen him with a female. We've never heard about him being in a relationship. He's kind of kept his life kind of quiet. But let's go ahead and get into what he had to say because it was very interesting. Okay, let's get into it.
I didn't know how to have the relationship. I didn't know really what a woman wanted. I've messed up more than I've had good. My past relationships were a sprinkling of everything, men and women. I don't know how to do this. And because of that, when things get rough, I go back into my safe place, my music and my ministry. I want to lay down next to somebody that's going to be with me for the rest of my life. I really do. I miss the fact that I did not have the family unit that I could lay next to my spouse with my baby on my chest and be the quintessential dad that raises up a family like I saw in my dreams and I wanted in my heart. So never having a long-term relationship in my life and never being married, my thing is I chalk that up. I'm gonna probably be alone for the rest of my life as far as a mate is concerned. Happiness is something that's relative. I've got joy. Joy is consistent. Happiness is based on what happens. But joy is a constant type of assurance that everything's gonna be okay.
All right, what y'all think about this? So he, for the first time, has opened up about how he feels how he doesn't really have a great dating life or relationship or whatever. He said he longs to be in a long-term relationship or to be happy with like a wife, having a family, having his child lay on his chest, and like a normal situation like any other person would. But unfortunately, that's not something that he's been privy to in his life, in his career. I do remember seeing somewhere else where he talked about he may have been violated as a younger being or child rather, which could have contributed to some of the things that he's struggling with as an adult. I hope that he's received some type of therapy behind that so that he can kind of understand like how and where to place those feelings and who he is as a person versus what it is that he wants. Because maybe he's confused in terms of what he wants, which is why he finds himself beside this, by himself. Maybe he just doesn't know what it is that he wants. And, he said, I've tried different things. I've tried men, I've tried women. This is what he's saying. But it gives that he just doesn't know, down the middle what it is that he wants. Is it just one? Or is it the other? Or is it just both? Like, what are you attracted to? What is it that's keeping you from finding total happiness and being in a normal relationship? Because if you want to be married, like, go out and find someone, be in a relationship and get married. It's not that hard to get married nowadays. People get married every day. So I feel like a lot of the struggles that he's dealing with, especially with his asexuality, can be confusing and frustrating to him or for him in terms of finding that one. Okay. But we see a lot of these pastors and preachers who deal with asexuality because that's a huge thing in the church now. I see it a lot. We've talked about it many times on my channel where a lot of these pastors are dealing with or fighting with asexuality issues. Okay. It's a battle. It's an internal battle where they are still trying to preach and still trying to keep this facade on for the people, the congregation, but inside they're dealing with all types of demons in terms of who they are and what it is that they want. And they can't come out fully and be who they want to be because of the expectation, let's say it that way, the expectation of what people see in them or who they perceive them to be. So they can't just come out and say, oh yeah, I like men if they're a man and expect to be accepted or it up in front of people in church, because church people, especially if you Church of God in Christ and those real strict religions, they don't go up for that. And I think that he's a part of Kojic as well, if I'm not mistaken. Donnie Mclurkin is a part of Kojic. I don't see Kojic being okay with that type of lifestyle. So a lot of them, they suppress it and they get up there and they sing and they do what they got to do and they go home and they be miserable and confused and hurt. So I know Donnie got to be in his late 60s, if not pressing 70. And he's never been married. He has no children. And I feel like the reason for it is because he's battling his asexuality and not being able to fully live out his truth and who he really is. Okay. He's put in a very, very sticky situation. I see you guys putting it there with Eddie Long. Eddie Long dealt with it as well. I feel like TD Jakes may be dealing with it as well, allegedly. because he didn't come out and say it, but just some of the things that we've been seeing, some of the things that I've seen, I feel like he may be dealing with it as well. I really do. I really, really do. It's a lot of pastors out there, a lot of preachers that's dealing with it. Who else? The Hawkins guy, I think. What's the guy? One of the Hawkins. Y'all remember the gospel group, the Hawkins? I think one of their brothers was dealing with it as well. I mean, you can look at him and tell, but great music. Okay. Great music. But then again, they said, wasn't Satan one of the God's favorite angels that was over the music department? And hey, you see a lot of them hiding behind the music thing. I can't remember his name. We know Tremaine Hawkins is the lady that sings. Why I can't remember his name? And he could sing down. All right. But yeah, so yeah, and I think I saw that on TV One too, when they were talking about something on TV One, Behind Their Life or something like that. But yeah, so what y'all think about that? Yeah, he might need to go ahead and get some serious therapy to figure out what it is that he is dealing with and how to deal with it so he can be happy. That's a sad thing to go your entire life and not have a mate when that's something that you say you've always longed for. That's got to be a sad situation. But prayers up for Donnie, honey. Nevertheless, prayers up for Donnie Mclurkin. I do like his music, okay? But yeah, he's definitely battling some things within. But let's get out of here, guys. I told you guys this is a quick pop in. All right, I gotta pick my baby up from after school. I will hit you guys back with another video, okay? Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you to my top flight mods, Truth TV Podcast, Rose Armstead, KVR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. All right. Thank you to my content creators that usually stop by. Schoolboy, if you're in the house, thanks for being here. Queen Speak TV, Purple Unicorn, Sunny Days, Simple Mom Family TV. Shay Renee, if you're here, Miss Dee, thank you for being here. And I think that's it. Did I miss anybody? Please go ahead and let me know in the chat if you're here so I can acknowledge you. And you guys, Edwin Hawkins, thank you so much, Miss Reba 0616. Edwin Hawkins, yeah, Edwin Hawkins can sing down, baby. But I feel like he too was dealing with some serious issues within as well. Okay, yeah, it's definitely in the chitch house, child. All right, but let's get out of here. Y'all don't forget to tap on that like button, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you can share the video too if you like. Okay, and I will definitely respond to each and every one. I promise. All right. Let's get on out of here. Love you guys. Down to the next video. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go,